welcome to ThunderSteve85 Gaming. If this is your first time visiting my channel and you enjoy the content today, please do me a favor, like this video, share it with your friends or family, and please press the subscribe button as it helps me out a ton. Now, without further ado, we're going to be going over a bunch of new games that I've picked up over probably the last month. So I haven't done a video in about a month as far as like what new video games I've picked up. So this is kind of a culmination of a lot of games. I have some more on the way, but I didn't want to wait. Otherwise, the next video, it would be really long. So we're going to go ahead and dive in to my most recent pickups, okay? Now, a little bit different from my last videos is that I have the packages unsealed, but I've yet to look at what's in there. Promise, I have not looked, so this will be still a surprise to me for the most part, okay? Now we're going to start off with something that I do know what it is just because of the size of the package, and it's something very boring but could prove to be necessary, okay? And it's these two packages right here. Both of these came from Nintendo of America, and basically they're not selling these anymore. So Nintendo did a liquidation, and you can see right here, this is the 3DS XL battery. So if my battery on the 3DS XL ever goes out, I have a replacement battery. Nintendo got rid of their entire stock, so this is it. So this is the only way to get a 3DS battery. So I have one for 3DS and the 3DS XL. I didn't do this on purpose. It was on accident. So I have a 3DS XL. I meant to buy the 3DS XL one, but by the time I realized it, which was probably almost a week later, I was like, oh shoot, there's a difference. Duh. Like, there's a different 3DS XL battery and a different 3DS battery. So at any rate, I bought the wrong one first, and then I ended up getting the right one. I don't really care. They're 15 bucks, and to me, that was completely worth it to make sure I have a working 3DS, right? Now, I don't know how long that battery is going to last, but I'd rather not risk it, and I'd rather pay 15 bucks. Okay, here's the next one. Now, looks like this one's a package within a package, which I appreciate because I bought this one. I believe this one's from eBay. Yes, it is. And here it is. Okay. We got Fire Emblem. 3 houses, factory sealed. I wanted a factory sealed copy. These are becoming harder to find. A lot of Nintendo, like first-party games, it's tough to find them factory sealed still. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but when it comes to physical games, it ain't looking good for us physical game collectors. Meaning, I think games are having shorter print runs because it becomes increasingly harder to find games. I mean, you could look at a game that came out maybe a year or two ago, and you're going to have a hard time finding a brand new copy. You're going to have to, buy it aftermarket, whether it be eBay, OfferUp, GameStop if you have to go there. I don't like to go there. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, here's the next one. Now, this one, it's not a video game, but it counts in my eyes because it's right. It's the Super Mario Brothers movie, and I got the lenticular package. This is the one from Target, and you can see there, only at Target, 3D lenticular packaging. And there's the back. So yeah, pretty cool. Of course, I saw the movie in the theater. I saw the original Mario Brothers movie in 1993 in the theater when I was 8 years old. My grandma took me to see it. So I have fond memories, of course, of seeing Super Mario Brothers at the movie theater. And so I went with my girlfriend, my cousin, and my godson. I had a great time. If you haven't seen the movie yet, you need to watch it. What are you waiting for, guys? All right, next up. For PS5, I got the deluxe edition. Again, factory sealed. And that's Ys. Ease, Yeez, Wise. I don't know. I think it's pronounced Ease, but this is the Monstrum Nox Deluxe Edition. It's kind of a mouthful. Pretty excited to get this game. It's Deluxe Edition. I think there's some extra stuff in here. Looks like a 1-disc official soundtrack sampler. And an art book. Soft cover art book. Cool. Yeah, anyways, the Yeez games are really good. Right? That's all that matters. I think I have all of them now except for like the actual Yeez games on TurboGrafx 16 and CD. Because I never had a TurboGrafx. I have a TurboGrafx Mini. That counts for something, right? But yeah, I don't have an actual system. And I be honest with you, I don't want one. That sounds like a very expensive endeavor. All right, next up. Now, I got this game for 20 bucks on Amazon, which I was pretty stoked about. And that's No More Heroes 3. And it's the Day 1 edition. So it comes in this big old box. And you can see right here everything you get. Get a little close-up for you. But Day 1 edition includes the game, the 72-page art booklet, musical selection CD, and a metal motorcycle license plate. And it looks like something else. Whatever that is. I don't know. I'll have to look. But again, No More Heroes Day 1 edition. This is certainly not Day 1. This game's been out for a while. So I thought it was interesting that I was able to get Day 1 edition. And I was also pretty excited because it was 20 bucks. And it was on Amazon. So I do have Amazon Prime. So it was free shipping. Pretty good deal if you ask me. All right. Next up. Okay. I know what this is because of the company it's from. And this is from I Am 8-Bit. I'll tell you a little story real quick. So I bought this game. I'd pre-ordered it well over a year ago, right? The game arrives. I open up the box. And the packaging in the box was very nice. It was like a box within a box within another box. So the game was very protected. And what I bought is an NES game. So it was inside, the NES box. And the box, like on the right side, just had like 3 or 4 huge dents and creases. And like, I'm not kidding. I am not like overly particular when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, you can send me a game if it's factory sealed and like the foil is, partially tearing, or say it's an NES game and like the edges of the box are kind of a little jacked up. I'm fine with that. But like, hey, when I order a brand new game and it's packaged that way, to me, it was perfectly clear that the game was dented prior to putting it in the box. Like, it didn't get dented from the shipping. So I was like, crap, dude. Like, I'm going to have to talk to customer service and see if they can send me a new one. Because, like, this is unacceptable. I mean, it really honestly looked bad. So I filed a claim with customer service. They had me take pictures. I sent pictures to them. And what a relief, seriously. They were really cool. They were very nice. They totally sent me a new game. And the thing is, like, that doesn't happen all the time, guys. Like, if you know, obviously dealing with customer service, trying to get good customer service these days is really, really hard. So that was a relief. Thank you, I Am 8-Bit, for sending me a new game. So here we are. I'm opening it up. And again, I'm opening this up for the first time. So I will say that I don't know if it's going to be dented. I literally have not looked. You can see. Oops. All right. So here's the game. And I will say it's wrapped differently this time than it was last time. Oddly enough, last time it had more packaging in the box because it was a box within a box within a box. So this is just a box with one of these things. And then wrapped in basically a paper bag. Looks like butcher paper. I mean, whatever, right? I don't care. Just as long as it looks good. So, hope to God, guys, this looks good. There it is. Garbage Pail Kids, Mad Mike, and the Quest for Stale Gum. Here's the back for you. You got some nice screenshots there. Screenshots that were taken from a CRT TV to make it look extra old school. We got the nice Topps logo there. Garbage Pail Kids. Now, guys, if you don't know, like, Garbage Pail Kids never came out on the regular Nintendo. And it's kind of funny because it would have been like a match made in heaven. Garbage Pail Kids were at their absolute peak in the 80s. Specifically, like, mid to late 80s when the regular Nintendo came out, which came out in 1985, the year I was born. And so, for some reason, no game ever got made. And I Am 8-Bit and this company that made the game thought that there was something wrong with that and they need to make a Nintendo game. So, long story short, you can play this game on PS4, PS5, I believe Xbox, I believe Switch. Double check on that. I know for sure on PlayStation because I have it on PlayStation. Because I have zero intentions of opening this game up because you can see right there, there's only 4,000 limited edition. So I will not be opening this game. It's going to go into a case. It's pretty cool. You can play this on Steam as well. So it's on there. So yeah, I was pretty excited about this just because, like, yeah, there probably should have been a Garbage Pail Kids back in the day. That would have been really cool. It probably would have been a big hit and would have sold well. But think about this in retrospect. Think about all the licensed Nintendo games back in the day and how horrible they were. They were like the worst games ever because they were total cash-ins. Like, if the game had a license, you knew the game was pretty much going to be crap. Except for a few, like off the top of my head. Actually, this is only sitting here because I was playing it, but off the top of my head, Ducktales, right? Licensed game, kills it. Killer game. Absolutely love Ducktales. Everything about it. The gameplay, the sound, the music, the moon level. I mean, it's in my intro song to my channel. That's how much I love it. All right, so enough about that. Again, thank you, I Am 8-Bit. Game looks great. No dents on there. Next up. Okay, this isn't a big deal. This is just a case for Switch. This is a Legend of Zelda case, the Tears of the Kingdom case. A little accessory. All right, to the next box here. Okay, this one's cool. Now, you might think it's crazy, but I am a collector. I love Nintendo. I grew up on Nintendo. And so Target, of course, got their Super Mario Brothers movie that came in the Target exclusive lenticular pack. Best Buy, they have an exclusive steelbook, which I've yet to receive yet, but I did order it day one. And then Walmart also had a special edition, and that's what's in this box. And so this is my first time, of course, seeing this. And this is sick. There it is. Limited edition gift set, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray plus digital code, comes in the collectible tin star. You can see the back here. That's what it looks like. So pretty cool. And it comes on a stand. You see that? Like, the star is on a stand. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I don't think it costs that much more. I think it was maybe $5 more than the normal, 4K Ultra Blu-ray whatever edition. So $5 more, let's do it. Next up, guys, next up. This one's heavy. Good Lord. Big. All right. So it's funny. This one says the price on the box. It says it was $109 US or $141 Canadian. I got it on, Amazon? I got it on Amazon thanks to Wario64. I always say follow Wario64 on Twitter if you want to get good gaming deals. He posts all video game deals. And he posts deals that sometimes go quick in like 20 or 30 minutes because for some reason the game is like just like super cheap. So if you follow him and you set notifications on, you can be alerted before everybody else. And if you see something you actually want to buy, you can get it. And so I was able to get this behemoth. Good Lord. Oh my God. This is nice. Crap, dude. Oh, look at that. The Breath of the Wild Creating a Champion book gift set. And holy crap, this is everything that comes with it. Look at that. Heroes Edition. A tribute to the chosen hero of time. And you get all that stuff there. Very cool. Collector's item. Very nice. This is seriously really nice. And honestly, I'm not joking. It's very heavy. So I got this for, like I said, it was US 109, Canadian 141. Ended up getting this, I think, for $54 with free shipping. So yeah, like half off. And again, didn't last long. This was a quick deal. I'd actually missed this deal once before, and I was able to get it this time, so I was pretty stoked. Okay, last but not least, funny, I got this today. I pre-ordered this game, and I just looked this up, but I pre-ordered it on December 9th from Best Buy, okay? I go there to pick it up today because on Best Buy's website, I go to my account, and it says that the game is ready for pickup. But the Steelbook is not ready for pickup. And if you've ever pre-ordered any video games at Best Buy that come with a Steelbook, this is not unusual, sadly, that the Steelbook is for some reason delayed, right? And so I'm used to it, whatever. And it literally says that the game's ready for pickup, but the Steelbook is not quite ready yet. So no big deal. Usually what I do in that case, I'll just say, hey, I'll go say ship it to me instead, because I'm not in a hurry to get a Steelbook. I don't care. Like I like the Steelbook, that's why I pre-ordered there, but I'm not in a hurry to get a Steelbook. I'm in a hurry to get the game, which is why I pre-order it for in-store pickup instead of ship to home, because when you have it shipped to home, it never arrives on launch day. And so of course I do store pickup. I go down there, they don't have it. Like, what's the point? What is the point of pre-ordering games if they're not going to have it, right? And I'm not the only one. I Googled it. I saw a Reddit post. I commented on the Reddit post today. And there's tons of people that pre-ordered the Final Fantasy 16 Deluxe Edition at Best Buy and didn't get it today. So I got there right when they opened, talked to the manager. Long story short, they don't have it. And it's not the manager's fault, right? Best Buy, to be honest, they're kind of a Mickey Mouse company. I'm 38 years old now. I worked for Best Buy when I was 18 years old. I had some family too, my brother, my cousin, a lot of friends that worked at Best Buy when we were younger. To me, they've changed a lot. They've went downhill, and stuff like this happens honestly all the time. And you might ask, like, Steve, well, why do you keep pre-ordering there? And honestly, it's just because of the Steelbook. It's because I want the Steelbook. Like, if another retailer had the Steelbook, I'd pre-order from there. Personally, and I'm just saying this, like, when I go to Best Buy, I don't get great service. I rarely get passable service. Okay, and I'm not picky, guys. I'm chill. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Okay, and GameStop's the other one. Like, I usually just... When I say I don't get good service, and I'm sorry I'm ranting about this, but it's not so much the staff there. It's not the people working there. The people working there are nice. It's the company. It's like when I buy brand new games from GameStop and I have shipped to my home a used game. It's very clearly used. Like, the box is jacked up. I'm not talking like I get a game and it's not factory sealed. I'm saying, like, it's clearly a used game. The box is jacked up, like the plastic sleeves ripped, and you charge me full price. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't want this. So now I have to drive to the closest GameStop, which for me is like almost 40 miles round trip. So that's kind of annoying. And I do drive a gas guzzler type of vehicle. So I go take it down there. I go to return it. They ask me, is there anything wrong with it? And my response is, well, I bought a brand new game and what I received was a used game. Oh, okay. Did you want store credit or do you want us to refund it back to your card? Like, that's your response? Not like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Like, apologize on behalf of the company. Like, hey, sorry, dude. Yeah, like, that sucks. We shouldn't be doing that. More or less, I was like, man, I could tell that the girl helping me has heard this before. And it's like, dude, come on, GameStop. Like, so annoying. So, at any rate, I try not to shop there at Best Buy, and I try not to shop at GameStop anymore. And the whole reason I actually tried to shop there is because I was actually just trying to help these companies survive. And yeah, I spend a decent amount of money on video games, right? Will what I buy there myself keep them in business? No. But will it help them a little bit? Yeah, I think it will, just a little bit. So I'd rather get my money there than to like Target, Walmart, or Amazon, like the huge corporate companies, right? But they just keep letting me down over and over again. So as the manager's like at the computer at Best Buy trying to figure out what's going on, I already know what the answer is going to be. You know what I mean? Like I can sense it. I can feel it. Intuitively, I can feel it in my gut. I'm like, yeah, dude, they're not going to have it. I can just feel the bad answer coming, right? So I get on my phone and I Google Final Fantasy 16 Deluxe Edition. In all of Phoenix, Arizona, which, if you don't know, that's a huge city, huge state. We have a very large population. And it's crazy, but 2 Targets in Arizona had Final Fantasy 16 Deluxe Edition. One Target had 2 copies, and one other Target had 1 copy. And for me to drive to Best Buy, it's like, I think, 45, 50 miles round trip. So it's totally out of the way for me. However, there is a Target nearby. And of all the Targets in Arizona, they had 1. So I bought it real quick while I was in line. And it literally says this is the last copy when you go to buy it. And I don't know about you, but if you buy something online at Target where there's only 1 left, you have to hope that it's not in somebody's hands already. So I was hoping that it hadn't got sold by the time I confirmed the purchase, basically. So thankfully, guys, I ended up getting Final Fantasy 16 Deluxe Edition. Very happy to get this. And again, I think physical games are going to be gone soon. And I think it sucks. This comes with a map, by the way, which is pretty cool. And a steelbook. And again, this comes with a steelbook, but the one at Best Buy comes with another steelbook. So again, that sucks. And I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do at Best Buy because as of 5 p.m. today, which Thursday, June 22nd, the game was supposed to be available at 10. I still have not got a text or an email. And I've logged into Best Buy. It's still not available. So who the heck knows when that's going to come? But the fact that I pre-ordered this more than 6 months ago and it's not here is just total BS. It is what it is, though. Thankfully, I was able to get Final Fantasy 16. And again, I wanted to get the physical edition because the next numbered Final Fantasy, I don't know about you, but there may not be another one that comes out physical. It might be digital only. I mean, we're getting close. I'm seeing this happen like with so many different games now. I'm sure you guys are too if you're paying attention. Like Alan Wake 2, which is going to be like a big, I would say it's a AAA title. I would say the first Alan Wake was probably AA, but Alan Wake 2 is looking AAA. And you can only get Alan Wake 2 digitally. And it says it on their website, and they explain why it's only digitally. So I just think this is something that is going to be coming, unfortunately, sooner than later. I think we're going to get physical games throughout this generation. But after that, I don't know if we're going to get physical games. And you could say like, yeah, maybe what about limited run games or super rare games or all these, publishers that will publish games, right? Because I buy games from limited run. I actually have for a while for this very reason, because there's games that come out digitally that I would like to own physically. And the only way to do it is through limited run games. But here's the thing. I mean, you got the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, right? And, of course, you got the Xbox Series S, which has no disc drive. I just feel like if the console manufacturers decide next gen that we're not going to include any disc, then limited run can't do anything about that. Like, we don't have disc drives, you can't sell anything. You know what I mean? Unless you want to just like sell old games for old consoles, which they do right now, but they're just going to have a hard time staying in business. I think GameStop's going to have a hard time staying in business because people aren't going to go to GameStop to buy games digitally or buy their accessories or their clothes or controllers, whatever else they sell. Everyone will just go to Amazon and it'll just be shipped to their door. So I don't know like what some of these companies are going to do, what their long-term plans are in order to stay profitable. But I will say this, a lot of these companies, man, they don't give great service. Like, I usually don't get great service when it comes to video games at Best Buy or GameStop. And so, it just makes you wonder how long they're going to be around with physical games kind of going to the wayside. Anyways, I'd like to hear what you guys think about all of this. Let me know what you think about all these video games that I got. And again, I have more games coming in soon, so I'll be doing another video pretty soon here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And let me know what you think about physical games. Do you think they're going to be gone soon? And if so, how long? Again, I think we get through this generation and then that's it, which sucks because you can see right behind me. I mean, I have tons of physical games. I have more in the closet. I have more games boxed up. I love physical games. I'm a big proponent for it. And I'd rather own a physical game than a digital game. But, man, they're making it really hard these days when you go to the store and you can't even pick up the game you pre-ordered. And, like, this isn't a one-time thing. This has happened probably 10 times maybe in the last 2 years. And granted, I do pre-order a lot of games. But that's way too many times for me to go drive somewhere just for them to say, yeah, we don't have it on launch day. When alternatively, I could buy it digitally and I could literally pre-download the game one day before and then be able to play it at midnight. Like, the deal for getting it digitally as far as playing it first is way better than physical. So pretty soon, man, I feel like physical, like I said, I think it's going to be gone. I hate to say it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. Please help me out by pressing the like button. It really helps with the algorithm, gets the video out to a lot of people. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a great day.